Which of the following is a psychological barrier to the communication? That is attitude. Semantic barrier in communication is caused by technical jargon. Which is an example of physical barrier to the communication? Noise. The use of different language or jargon creates semantic barrier. Prejudice and stereotypes are examples of psychological barriers. Which of the following is not a communication barrier? That is active listening. The term communication noise refers to any factor that distorts the message. A major barrier to upward communication is organizational hierarchy. Filtering information means manipulating information to appear more favorable. Which of these is a cultural barrier to communication? That is assent. Barriers that arise from senders or receivers' attitude are called psychological barrier. Poor retention of information in memory leads to the perceptual barrier, which is not a semantic barrier, that is clear and simple words. A loud environment mainly causes which barrier, that is physical. Which of the following hinders effective communication in organization? Information overload. When the receiver doesn't understand the sender's language is a semantic barrier. What is selective perception in communication? Interpreting information based on personal biases. Excessive use of abbreviation in library notice is an example of the semantic barrier. A message received in any angry mood may be misunderstood. A message received in any angry mood may be misinterpreted due to emotional barrier. Which of the following is not a psychological barrier? That is printer failure. Which of these help reduce communication barrier? Clarity of the message. When a superior does not listen to subordinates, it reflects the organizational barrier. Barriers due to poor internet connection are physical. Language difference between sender and receiver causes semantic barriers. Which is an example of information overload, that is reading 10 reports in an hour. Which of these can be a gender barrier to communication? Stereotypes and biases. What is a perceptual barrier? Misunderstanding due to individual viewpoints. Which one is a major psychological barrier in libraries? That is patrons' fear of asking questions. To overcome semantic barriers, one must use clear and simple language. Emotional barriers can be minimized by the maintaining empathy and active listening.